Good morning. Stopped and talked to a farmer today about some permissions for next year and kind of thought the ground would be frozen up here. Got a little bit of snow on the ground, but after about a mile walk in, I can see our destination. He told me this is an early 1900s home and we're going to get out and hit it and see what we can do. Stars off running in the fields, chasing something, so I'll see you at the first interesting target. Well, I haven't even made it up to the foundation yet. A few feet out and found a really mangled old shotgun head stamp, so maybe clean that up and get a look at it later on. Well, let's keep looking. There's signals here. Well, a few more feet, came on a solid 17, about 3 inches down. Dug that, and it's a old 30 Winchester cartridge. That's a good sign. We got signals here. Let's keep looking. Digging a solid 31, 32 here. Maybe about 2 inches down. A real good sounding canning jar lid. That thing's old and beat up, but there are signs here. We're on the right track. Let's keep looking. Oh, we're still not even up to the foundation yet. We're still finding stuff. About 3 inches down. Nice solid 16, heavy iron. I don't know what that is, but it served a purpose. If anybody's got any ideas, leave me a post in the comment section. We'll call that this week's first mystery items. Speaking of mystery items, last week out at the farm, I dug that piece that looked like a lock. Thanks to subscriber Mark Primavera and my brother Roger on the brass clasp. I'll put a picture of those two up in a little bit here. He identified that as an old oil dripper. And of course Roger identified the ring as the clasp that to hold the lid on. So thanks guys, I appreciate your input. Appreciate you watching. Well, let's get out there and find something better. We're finding stuff, so I know it's here. Well, we're finally getting into the property area here. Tons of signals on the way. About 4 inches down here, dug up an old clock mechanism. You see internal pieces, but whoops, dropped it. Maybe a small mantle clock or decorative clock, but we'll take that as another sign. Let's keep looking. We're finding stuff. About 10 feet out from the property, found an old overalls button. Shank popped out as I started to clean it, so we'll do a little lighter cleaning on it when I get home and see if there's a label on that. But I call this the front yard because who would pass up a view like that back then in the morning? Right out your front door. Oh, that would be gorgeous. All right, let's get back to it. I'll check in the backyard here. We'll go back in the front a little bit. A big mess back here. About 4 inches down, got a buckle. It's an old iron buckle squeaking out at a squeaky 2728. So we'll keep looking. There's stuff here. We just got to find better. And kind of in the homestead here on the side. Don't know how I missed this the first time. Is that a neat well or what? F.E.M. Myers, brother. Well, that's a big wellhead. That is neat. We're going to keep checking around here for a little while. Still finding some relics. No coins yet, but got my hopes up. Let's keep looking. Well, in front of the house, a little ways further, maybe about 20 yards. Digging a solid 27. Came on one of those leather rivets, still in the leather. Boy, they sure sound good. At least we're in the right area. Get your nose working. We got to find some coins. You're not doing your job today. All right, see you at the next better target. Well, still out in front of the house here in this section, there's a bed spring frame there. Down here about 2 or 3 inches. That looks like the inner mechanism of a pocket watch. Leave me a post in the comments if you got anything to say about that. But we'll keep looking. There's signals out here. Well, doing some scouting, looking for some place to hit in the spring. And not a bunch of jackasses. Let's get back on the road and keep looking. Well, here we are back at the park where I found a big token. That last place had a lot of tall grass. Enough iron to give you a headache, which doesn't bother me, but ground's getting pretty hard up there, mostly frozen, so we'll come back up there in the spring when it's a little mashed down. So I heard a lot of signals out here, kicking myself, losing some sleep since then, thinking, why didn't you dig them? I think I do that sometimes when I get out and explore, so I thought I'd come back today and hit some more of those deep targets and see what's down there. Look for you at the first interesting hole. I've been out here about 15 minutes, dug a couple clad pennies and some garbage, but about 7 inches down, already cleaned it off a little bit. That's a 1944 Wheatie, 1944D. That's a good sign. Let's keep looking. I'll take that. Oh, a few feet away from that penny, solid 13. Thought we might as well dig it, see if it's a pull tab, and it's not. 1964 nickel. Let's keep looking. Still targets here. Oh, a few feet away from that nickel, got a solid 2627 signal, and dug down and pulled that out. What the heck that is? Awful shiny and rusty. No wonder it sounded so good. It's so big and round. There's got to be more here. Let's keep looking. Yeah, like I said, this 15-inch coil can get you in trouble. All the way down there. Yeah, one of them. Well, on the bright side, maybe we'll find a kitchen sink. Let's keep looking. Well, still making our way through the park and come on this solid 26, about 8 inches down, and that is one deep memorial. 1968. Let's keep looking. Oh, I thought I had another deep memorial down about 6 inches in this clump. Some farmer lost his tractor pin. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's keep looking. Hey everybody, want to take a quick minute to do a wrap up. Star's laying over by the truck, passed out. She had a hard run out in those farmer fields chasing birds and stuff, so good for her. We came back to Token Park, didn't find much, just a Wheatie and a few odds and ends, but that doesn't mean we won't come back. I think there's still stuff here, and in the springtime there might be a little bit better signal because of wet ground. So thanks for joining us. Y'all have a good week. Keep that coil slow and low. Thank you. Gotta love these small towns. Stopped on the way home, a little mom and pop's burger joint. She said, I'll make you the greasiest, nastiest thing we got. And boy, I'll tell you what, bacon, cheeseburger with onion rings, barbecue sauce, and they even throw in a chicken egg roll. So curly fries in a bit. We're gonna eat on the way home. Y'all have a good week.